Hello and welcome to my channel for news about reports for USA. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Let's begin. Hallmark star Lyndsy Fonseca will always be remembered in the soap world as the young and the restless character Colleen Carlton. Since that role, she starred in Nikita and is currently starring in the upcoming Summer Nights movie The Magic of Lemon Drops. However, would the soap alum ever consider returning to Young and the Restless? Her answer may surprise viewers. Would Lyndsy Fonseca consider returning to Young and the Restless? Although Lyndsy Fonseca has been regularly making Hallmark movies the past few years, would she ever consider returning to her soap roots? Would she consider returning to the Young and the Restless? She has not been on the show since 2005. Lyndsy recently spoke to First for Women. In this interview, she was asked if she would consider ever returning. Her answer was very positive. "Are you kidding me? If they asked me to come back and do a day on the soap, I'd do it in a heartbeat." Lyndsy Fonseca has fond memories of Young and the Restless. One of the reasons that Lyndsy Fonseca has such great memories of working on the Young and the Restless set was her co-star Thad Luckinbill. She recalls that the actor who portrayed JT was a great co-star. Thad Luckinbill was a wonderful love interest and supportive partner. Most of all, she learned a lot being on the set of this CBS soap. "I think of that time like a boot camp. I'd done commercials, but that was a big change in my life. It moved my family to California, and it taught me a lot. I worked with talented, hardworking actors." To sum it up, Lyndsy revealed, "I have very fond memories, and it also feels like 100 years ago. I was so young." Lyndsy Fonseca and Ian Harding star in new Hallmark movie. Although The Young and the Restless is a happy part of Lyndsy Fonseca's past, her present project is The Magic of Lemon Drops. She stars in this movie alongside her friend Ian Harding, and it will premiere on the Hallmark Channel on Saturday, August 24th, at 8 p.m. Eastern. The YNR alum revealed that "Ian and I go way back. It turns out that when they were younger, they shared the same stylist. However, they never worked together. Their connection now is through their spouses and kids. He's a dear friend, a wonderful man, a great actor. In this new Hallmark movie, he is the guy that got away. But some magical lemon drops get Lolly, Lyndsy's character, to learn what her life would have been like if things had worked out between them. Looks like a lot of fun. Soap fans, would you like to see Lyndsy Fonseca return to Young and the Restless? And if so, what sort of role should she play? Lyndsy Fonseca, celebrated for her captivating performances in Hallmark movies, has long been a favorite among fans of the romantic drama genre. However, her foray into the world of daytime television as a recurring character on The Young and the Restless has left a lasting impression. Speculation about whether Fonseca might consider returning to Y&R has stirred excitement and curiosity among fans and industry insiders alike. In a vibrant cafe in Los Angeles, Lyndsy Fonseca sat across from her agent, Emma Carter, sipping a latte and flipping through a stack of scripts. The buzz around town was that The Young and the Restless was experiencing a creative renaissance, with new storylines and intriguing characters being introduced. As the conversation drifted from potential Hallmark projects to the world of daytime television, Emma broached the subject of a return to Y&R. "You know, Lyndsy," Emma began cautiously, "the buzz around The Young and the Restless is really picking up. They're bringing in some fresh faces and revisiting old storylines. Have you thought about revisiting your role as Ally?" Fonseca's eyes lit up with a mixture of nostalgia and intrigue. "It's funny you mention that," she said thoughtfully. "I've been hearing bits and pieces about the show's new direction. It's quite exciting. But I've been so immersed in Hallmark projects lately, I haven't really had the chance to consider it deeply." Emma smiled, sensing the opportunity. "Well, it might be worth exploring. The fans still talk about Ally and her story. There's a strong sense that a return could really shake things up in Genoa City." Lyndsy pondered this for a moment. Her stint on The Young and the Restless had been brief but impactful. As Ally, she had captivated audiences with her depth and charisma. Her departure had left many wondering what could have been, and now, with the show's evolving landscape, there was a renewed interest in her character. The notion of returning to Y&R was tempting. The soap opera genre had always been a special part of Fonseca's career, allowing her to showcase her versatility and emotional range. Yet, her Hallmark movies had become a significant part of her professional identity, and the prospect of juggling both worlds presented its own set of challenges. In the weeks that followed, Fonseca received numerous messages from fans and industry peers, all expressing excitement at the possibility of her return. Social media buzzed with speculation, and the hashtag #BringBackAlly started trending. The fan response was overwhelmingly positive, with many eager to see how Ally's story might evolve and intertwine with the new characters and plotlines on the show. Determined to weigh her options, Lyndsy decided to reconnect with some of her former Y&R colleagues and showrunners. She arranged a meeting with the show's executive producer, Sarah Mitchell, who had been instrumental in crafting the new vision for the soap opera. Sarah welcomed Lyndsy with open arms. "It's so great to see you, Lyndsy. I've been following your Hallmark work, and it's impressive. I've also heard the fans are quite vocal about wanting you back. We're exploring new directions, and your character, Ally, could play a crucial role in our upcoming storylines." Fonseca's curiosity was piqued. "Tell me more about the direction the show is taking. What's the vision?" Sarah leaned in, her enthusiasm evident. "We're diving into some complex, interwoven stories that explore themes of redemption, betrayal, and new beginnings. Ally's return could bring a fresh perspective and deepen the drama. We're also introducing new characters who could intersect with Ally's story in unexpected ways." The idea of exploring Ally's character in this new context was enticing. Fonseca could see the potential for rich, dramatic storylines that could challenge her as an actress and engage audiences in new ways. However, she also needed to consider her commitments to Hallmark and how she could balance both worlds effectively. Returning to The Young and the Restless would mean diving back into the fast-paced environment of daytime television, a stark contrast to the more relaxed pace of Hallmark's production schedule. It would require careful planning and time management to ensure that her return would be both feasible and fulfilling. As Lyndsy weighed her options, she found herself increasingly drawn to the idea of reuniting with her Y&R family. The opportunity to revisit Ally's journey and contribute to the show's new chapter was compelling. At the same time, she remained deeply committed to her Hallmark projects, which had garnered her a dedicated fan base and allowed her to explore different facets of her acting talent. In a heartfelt conversation with her Hallmark team,